All right, thanks, guys. The Hawks take on the Cavs, 6 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Cleveland. The Cavs open this one up as the 6-point favorite, and the total at 228.5. And since those markets opened this one up, we've seen steady movement toward Cleveland and the over. Right now, the Cavaliers are -7 against the spread, with the total moving upward to 229 and a hook. Currently, Cleveland's the $3 favorite on the money line. That's a 40-cent move toward the Cavs in the early going here. And at the moment, 60% of the consensus is leaning toward Cleveland, while 64% is shaded toward the under. Now, we should probably see this one close out at 7.5 in most shops, 8 at the absolute highest. I'd have to imagine most folks would be either catching it at 7 or moving it down to 7 if we end up at 7.5. Meanwhile, I gotta imagine we'll see some buyback on that total too. Once again, it opened up 228.5 up to 229.5, with 64% of the current consensus shaded toward the under. Semantics aside, though, we might have ourselves a little bit better ball game than most would think on paper. Now, Cleveland is 0-2 straight up on the season. No real surprises there. But the Cavaliers did successfully cover in both of those two matchups. And historically, the Cavs have gone 4-2 ATS in their last 6 at home, dating back to last season, 8-2 straight up in their last 10 at the Quick and Loans Arena. Now, Cleveland's averaging 114 points per contest and is hitting nearly 80% of their free throws. Meanwhile, their counterparts on the other side, 0-2 straight up for the season, winless in those 2 games against the spread as well. Atlanta's giving up a massive 129 points per game on defense and find themselves at just 4-6 straight up in their last 10 with Cleveland. Now, trend-wise, Atlanta's just 3-6 ATS in their last 9 away from home, dating back to last season. The Hawks have also failed to win in 14 out of their last 17 away from home, dating back to last year as well. Now, total-wise, both squads went 2-0 to the over so far in the season. Atlanta's also 2-0 to the over in their games when traveling. Meanwhile, despite giving up nearly 130 points a game, Atlanta's also scoring 112 points per contest themselves. The Hawks are 4-1 to the over in their last 5, 5-0 to the over in their last 5 on the road in Cleveland. Meanwhile, on the Cleveland side, the Cavs are not only averaging 114 points of scoring per contest, they also find themselves giving up 124 points a game themselves. And once again, the Cavs are 5-0 to the over in their last 5 with Atlanta, 5-0 to the over in their last 5 against the Hawks at the Q. So with all that said and done, looks like I'll be hoping for Cleveland to make it 3-0 against the number for the season. Give me Cleveland -7. Whew. And the over 229.5 in this one. And with that said, welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's slate of NBA ball games. But before we get into all of that, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 73% for my last 11 hockey plays on that website, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you are currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines and personal leans for Sunday's NBA action. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Kings at the Thunder, 7 o'clock Oklahoma City. The Thunder are 0-2 straight up for the season, 1-1 ATS in those ball games. They're taking on a Sacramento team who's 0-2 straight up for the year themselves, 1-1 ATS in those 2 ball games as well. Now, we have seen a lot of points in these Sacramento games, 123 points a game they're scoring on average. This Kings defense also finds themselves allowing 136 points per game on average as well. That's horrible. Sacramento's gone 2-0 to the over thus far in their couple of games for the season. The Kings are 12-6 ATS in their last 18 on the road, while also covering 4 out of their last 5 matchups with OKC. And speaking of OKC, The Thunder struggled without Russell in the lineup. They're scoring just 96 points a game and dropped 6 out of their last 7 dating back to last season. The Thunder also has struggled to cover against this Sacramento team in recent meetings. Just 3-7 ATS in their last 10 meetings with the Kings. So with all that said and done, we actually currently have no lines out for this particular contest. Those will probably be released around noontime Eastern Standard Time. But if those numbers open up within reason, it looks like I'll have a pretty interesting play on my hands. I like the Kings to cover in the over if those lines open up within reason. All right, next game, Warriors-Nuggets, 8 o'clock Denver. The Warriors were 5, now 3.5. Total was 233 down to 229. The Warriors are $1.65 for some money line cash, and at the moment 72% are leaning back on Golden State. 62% of the consensus shaded toward the over. Now the Warriors are 2-0 on the season thus far, wins over the Thunder and the Jazz. Golden State's also won 4 out of their last 5 away from home dating back to last season. Golden State's also been victorious in 8 out of their last 12 meetings with the Nuggets. And speaking of the Nuggets, they're just 2-4 ATS in their last 6 home games themselves. Denver's also gone just 4-8 ATS in their last 12 at home against the Warriors. Now, total-wise, 7 out of these teams' last 8 meetings got over the total. Meanwhile, Golden State's gone 1-0 to the over in their lone game away from home this season. So with all that said and done, I do like the Warriors to get the job done on the road in this spot here. Give me Golden State -3 after buying the half a point and the over, 229 in this one. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Rockets-Clippers, 9 o'clock Los Angeles. The Rockets are -2.5 after that line flipped. Total was 228 down to 225 even. Houston's 140 for some money line cash, 35-cent move toward the Rockets, and at the moment 66% are leaning Houston in this spot here. The Rockets are 5-2 ATS in their last 7 on the road, 19-6 straight up in their last 25 away from home as well. This Houston offense is scoring 118 points a game on average, while also drilling 44% of their shots from the field. They're taking on a Clippers team who's scoring just 103 points a game on average, while also giving up just 99. LA's also just 1-5 ATS in their last 6 dating back to last year. The Clippers are responsible for a 1-4 record against the spread in their last 5 at home. Now, total-wise, 2 out of LA's 2 games so far in the season stayed under the total. 2-0 to the under at the Staples Center. The total's also gone under in 5 out of LA's last 6 games when playing Houston. So with all that said and done, I really think I got to back the Rockets in this spot here despite traveling. Give me Houston -2 after buying the hook and the under, 225 in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 73% for my last 11 hockey plays on that website, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, membership tiers begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and just open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And most importantly, thank you for watching today's program. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And obviously, just a reminder, I've been saying it all week, but tonight is finally the night, Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I am once again going live with my buddies here at the house. We're going to do the live reaction play-by-play for the Bengals-Chiefs game. And we had a great time last week. Really had a lot of fun, a lot of interaction with the commenters and the people in the chat box. So that was a lot of fun. We had so much fun last week. We're looking forward to doing it again this week. And if things go right, we may even broadcast the Monday night game tomorrow as well. So once again, please feel free to go ahead and check me out tonight, 8 o'clock. We're going to have a pregame, halftime, and postgame show. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Sunday Night Football. Bengals at the Chiefs. I cannot wait for that one. That's going to be a great time. So I'll see you guys around 8 o'clock then. And as always, don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.